Winter slows everything down. Even the way I care for myself feels deeper. Today is about honoring my body in ritual and in art. Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 3. Today's vlog is all about self-care. I'm going to be sharing with you my updated natural skincare routine using mostly my own homemade products for morning and night. Plus, we're going to make a homemade facial serum together and I'm going to get a new tattoo. But first, we have to open our advent calendar for today. Let's see what's behind door number 3. I hope we get a better flavor than we did yesterday because that cherry cream was whew, not great. Okay, looks like we're getting a holiday flavor today. Okay, this is a new one. The advent calendar this year is supposed to have 2 limited edition new flavors that they have never released before. I'm not sure if this is one of them, but I don't think I've ever heard of this before. This is white chocolate cranberry. This has to be one of them, right? Notes of white chocolate and cranberries? I think so, because I don't remember ever hearing of this one, and I know I've tried all of the Door County holiday flavors. Anyway, this is an interesting combination. I'm typically not a fan of fruity flavors in my coffee, so I'm not sure how the cranberry is going to come through, but white chocolate sounds good, so let's go brew it up and give it a shot. It actually smells really good, you guys. I'm just not certain how these flavors are going to come through in coffee. Brew now! Today is Tuesday, ruled by the planet Mars. Red is the color associated with Mars, so I chose a cute little red mug for my coffee. And now we taste. I didn't know how I was gonna feel about this one, but I really like it. Like, the white chocolate flavor kind of does come through, and the cranberry as well, but it's not too overpowering. I did put a shitload of heavy cream in this. I don't know if that's helping or hurting it, but I'm surprised it's actually really good. I did not think I was gonna like this, but I kind of actually love it. I think I gotta give this flavor like a 7 out of 10. Thumbs up. Look who's out of bed and trying the new coffee flavor. What do you think?
This is delicious.
Oh, come on.
It is.
You know what it is? White chocolate cranberry.
Yeah, I like it.
I do too. I thought it was actually pretty good.
I don't think it tastes like white chocolate. I do taste the cranberry.
Yeah.
Tastes like a McGriddle. I'm giving it an 8.
It tastes like a McGriddle. I gave it a 7. Today's intention is to take care of myself with gentleness and courage. Today's affirmation is I honor my body and the woman I'm becoming. And today's journal prompt is what part of myself is ready to be expressed more boldly. For today's tarot pull, I'm asking the universe what strength is ready to rise in me. And the card that popped out for me is the 4 of Wands. This is a really interesting card to draw for the strength that's rising within me, so this is how I'm interpreting it. So the 4 of Wands is typically a card of celebration, as you can see on the art there. Usually pulling this in any tarot reading, it's typically a good sign. For my question, I think this card represents stability through self-celebration. It's like the universe telling me you don't have to wait for permission to feel proud of yourself. I see this as kind of a reminder that I'm stepping into a time in my life where things are very stable, where I'm learning to celebrate myself, to create safety in my home, in my body, in my heart. It's just like the universe saying you are allowed to feel proud of how far you've come. I'm building a foundation in my life that's solid and calm and peaceful and joyous, and I don't need anyone's validation for that anymore. So really nice energy today. Welcome to my bathroom. This is my updated morning skincare routine using all natural products. Most of them are homemade. So I start with a clean washcloth that I have soaked in hot water. Not super hot, but pretty warm. And then I just kind of pat my face with it all over to get it kind of moist, if you will. I don't know what other word to use. Then I wash my face using liquid castile soap. This is Dr. Bronner's that I have put into a little pump bottle because I like my face wash in a pump bottle. Sometimes I will add essential oils to this, but right now it's just plain pure castile soap. One pump is usually plenty for my entire face, and I try to make sure that, you know, my face is a little bit wet when I put the cleanser on there. I get most of my skincare routine from a book called Herbs for Natural Beauty by Rosemary Gladstar. It has a wonderful skincare routine in there that I've been using and really enjoying, well, mostly using. She recommends using cleansing grains. I prefer to use castile soap, but I still use a lot of her recipes, and I would highly recommend this book if you're into natural skincare or natural beauty. And I will link to that book and all of the other products I'm using down in the description box. So after I wash my face, I'm just gonna rinse all this off with warm water. Then I just pat dry with a clean hand towel. I have to be careful of my piercing because my bridge piercing, it's not even a month old. So I'm careful not to like bother it or knock it around or anything. After washing my face, I use rose water as a toner. So right now I'm using this Purador Professional, I think that's how you say it, organic rose water. It's in a little spray bottle. I may switch to another brand after I've used this, but right now it's serving me fine. So rose water is really good for your skin because it balances the skin's pH level to control excess oil. It promotes healthier looking skin through the skin's natural regeneration process. It cleanses pores to help combat acne and blackheads, and it softens skin for a dewy, supple glow. I cover up my piercing because I don't want to spray rose water on it. And then I just kind of spritz this all over my face and my neck as well. And I just kind of let that soak in. And while that's doing its thing, I go ahead and brush my teeth, which I will not make you watch me do. After I brush my teeth, then I apply my homemade moisturizer. So I make this from the recipe found in the book I mentioned earlier. It's called Rosemary's Perfect Cream. And this stuff is really awesome because instead of just sitting on top of your skin, it actually penetrates the skin barrier and nourishes your skin like all the way through. I've been using this recipe for a couple years and I really love it. So I usually make a couple of jars at once when I make it, and then I'll refrigerate one and keep one in the bathroom. And unlike my body lotion that I make homemade, I do not put a preservative into this moisturizer. So that's why I like to keep the extra in the refrigerator. So it feels a little bit greasy when you first apply it. It takes a moment to sink into your skin, but it does absorb really well. It just takes it a minute. It's got to really penetrate and get in there. And then I do the same thing on my hands. I also apply this cream to my hands. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Everything you do to your face, you should also do to the back of your hands, because the back of your hands age faster than pretty much any other part of your body. Now, I don't care that I'm aging. I'm 42 years old. I look like I'm 42 years old. At least I think I do. And I'm perfectly okay with that. I'm coming into my crone energy in the second half of my life, and I'm cool with that. But I do want to take care of myself and look as good as I possibly can for my age. And if I didn't mention it, I also apply this cream to my neck and the upper part of my chest as well. Once the cream's pretty much absorbed into my skin, then I just hit my face with another quick shot of rose water, and that is my entire morning skincare routine. I am no longer wearing any makeup at all. Zero makeup except for my homemade lip balm. And I'll wear this throughout the day because the air gets pretty dry around here during winter. So I like to keep my skin hydrated and my lips hydrated. And plus it just adds a little color for fun. So lately I've just felt like really just being my natural self. So I haven't felt like wearing any makeup at all. I haven't worn any makeup for weeks. And I don't know, I mean, that might change in the future. Who knows? I'm never going to say never again. Working on that black and white thinking, y'all. But right now, I am not feeling like wearing any makeup at all. I just want to be myself. This is how I look. And then at this point, I may also do like tweeze my eyebrows a little bit if they need it. Otherwise, I am done, and it's so much faster and easier to get ready for the day like this. Now, I gotta go get ready for my tattoo appointment. So y'all, it is cold outside, and I'm getting a tattoo on my leg. So my strategy is I'm wearing pajama pants because then I can have pants on, and then I can just roll this sucker up because I'm getting tattooed on my calf. And then after I get my tattoo, I can roll it back down. We're on our way over to the tattoo shop where we're probably gonna be all day because Ted is getting his knee tattoo colored in and I'm getting a new tattoo. We're doing it all in one day. She like booked the whole day just for us. So I'm gonna hang out while Ted gets his done. He's gonna hang out while I get mine done. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Hours. And poor Ted had to wear shorts. It's freezing outside, but he had to because that tattoo goes all the way up his thigh.
Oh, it'll warm up.
You think it will?
It's supposed to be like 45.
That's still cold for shorts. We're here. Y'all, it is actually the next day or the next night. So by the time I got home from the tattoo shop, we were there for like 7 hours. By the time we got home, got something to eat, I got yesterday's vlog edited and published. It was midnight and I was so tired. So I decided to just record the rest of yesterday's vlog tonight before I publish it. I'm way behind schedule, okay? But we're still gonna do this thing. I'm gonna get these vlogs out to you no matter what it takes. That means I'm filming 2 videos today, but that's all right, we're gonna do it. So I am getting ready to go make a new fresh batch of my facial serum. I'm gonna use a recipe from Herbs for Natural Beauty by Rosemary Gladstar. The recipe I'm using is called Green Goddess Facial Magic. Here is the recipe. I'm gonna put it right here on the screen if you wanna pause it and check it out for yourself. I would highly recommend buying the book, Herbs for Natural Beauty, if you are interested at all in making your own homemade skincare products. So I have all of my ingredients here on the counter. I'm gonna be using avocado oil, rose hip oil, apricot oil, jojoba oil, carrot seed essential oil, rose geranium essential oil, frankincense essential oil, grapefruit essential oil, and I have an empty dropper bottle that I'm gonna mix all this in. I am 42 years old and I use this serum on my skin that is obviously aging, but this formula will be suitable for anybody over the age of 20. You can never start too soon taking care of your skin. Personally, I like to mix all my ingredients in a glass measuring cup that has a pour spout on it, and then after everything is mixed well, we will transfer this into our dropper bottle for later use. We'll start with 1 tablespoon of avocado oil. Then we'll add 2 teaspoons of rosehip oil. Here's 1 and 2. Followed by 1 teaspoon of apricot kernel oil, 1 teaspoon of jojoba oil, 10 drops of carrot seed oil, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, carrot seed oil has a bit of a funky smell to it, okay? It's very earthy, kind of smells a little bit like fermenting carrot. Carrot seed oil, though, to me is worth it because it's kind of like nature's retinol. I find it has a very organic smell that kind of reminds me almost of like decaying leaves. It's not a bad smell. Then we're gonna add 5 drops of grapefruit essential oil. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, might have got 6 in there. The grapefruit oil gives it a very fresh, citrusy smell. Then we're gonna add 3 drops of frankincense. 1, 2, 3. And finally, 3 drops of rose geranium. 1, 2, 3. And this part may not be necessary, but I kind of take a little fork and just kind of mix it up before I pour it into my bottle. Now, you can definitely smell that carrot seed in the finished product, but let me tell you, what this stuff does for your skin is miraculous and totally worth it. I personally don't find it that offensive, but I'm just warning you, carrot seed can be a little strong for some people. Nature's retinol, don't sleep on it. Now I'm just gonna take my measuring cup that has a little pour spout on it and just pour this directly into my glass bottle. I have a small little glass dropper bottle, but you can use a funnel if you're afraid you're gonna spill it. I think I'm gonna be fine here. I got a pretty steady hand. And I believe this is a 1 ounce bottle and it doesn't even fill it up like halfway, but it's just like what I had available to mix my serum in. I'm gonna screw my dropper into it and now it's ready to use. You wanna store this in a cool, dry place when you're not using it. You can also refrigerate it if you wanna extend its shelf life Honestly, I just usually store it in my bathroom cabinet and I've never had any issues. Welcome back to my bathroom. Now it's time to do my evening natural skincare routine. I do this every night before bed. Just like in the morning, I moisten my skin with a clean washcloth with warm water. And then I wash my face with my liquid castile soap. And like I said before, sometimes I will put a few like anti-aging essential oils into my castile soap. I haven't done so right now, so I'm just using it plain. Either way, it works really well. It's a very gentle cleanser on your skin. Then I just rinse my face with warm water and pat dry with a clean towel. Then once again, I mist my face with rose water. Any hydrosol or toner will work for this, but I prefer rose water. Covering my piercing, that's why I have my hand right here, because I don't want to spray any products onto it while it's still healing. I make sure I also get my neck area. Then I just kind of let that absorb in for a minute. And finally, in the evening, I don't use my homemade moisturizer. That's when I use my facial serum. So I will just take a few drops on my fingers, not a lot, maybe 3-4 drops. And then I will just gently massage that into my skin, all over my face. I'm telling you, be forewarned of the smell of that carrot seed oil. Woo, it is strong. But man, it makes your skin just glow. And it helps reduce any fine lines and wrinkles that you may have. This is a really great recipe for if you have aging, mature skin like I do, or for anyone. I mean, I wish I would have started taking better care of my skin when I was in my 20s, and I feel like I would look even better than I do now. It's never, ever, ever too early or too late to start taking care of your skin. So I just massage this all over into my face, paying special attention to like my forehead area where I have the most lines, around my eyes and my neck area. And I make sure to let that really absorb into my skin before I go lay down on my pillow. And that's it. That is my full skincare routine, morning and evening. And I showed you how I made my homemade facial serum. I also make my own homemade moisturizer from the recipe found in Herbs for Natural Beauty. And then I use, of course, rose water as my toner and liquid castile soap as my cleanser. And I mean, I feel like for 42 years old, my skin looks pretty freaking good. I used to use a lot of drugstore and store-bought products, and while they were effective, like they did help my skin, I just feel so much better using natural products, and I feel like it just makes my skin look even better. Maybe I'm biased, I don't know, but this is just what I do and what's working for me. So I hope you can take some inspiration from this for your own skincare routine. And y'all, since it is the next day, I thought you might want an update on my tattoo. Check this baby out. How beautiful does she look? Oh my goodness. This is my calf. It is huge. It is my largest tattoo. Like, here's my hand. It is my largest tattoo that I have. It hurt pretty bad. My leg's still a little bit swollen, but I love this thing. I gotta be honest with you, getting that tattoo hurt like a bitch, okay? It was no walk in the park, but I'm so happy I got through it because I have this gorgeous tattoo on me forever, this beautiful piece of art. And I have to thank Ashley at Neon Springs. Like, I'm going back to her. I think I'm gonna get her to do this whole leg because she is so amazing. And I knew just from her work that I know of that she was gonna do a great job of the fairy because she does really great pinups, and like, the shading on this thing is just beautiful. Like, it's incredible. Definitely my favorite tattoo that I have, and my largest. Anyway, let me know, guys, in the comments, what is your current skincare routine? Do you do a very natural skincare routine like I'm currently trying to do? Do you do something different? Do you do nothing at all? Because I didn't even have a skincare routine until I was like in my late 20s, early 30s. I did nothing to my skin. I wish I would have started earlier.
Ooh, everyone's getting a skincare routine, and vlogmas.
Yes, make that your vlogmas resolution. Get yourself a skincare routine. Doesn't have to be mine. Get your own. Get your own. Figure out what works best for you. Just have one. Just have something. Even if it's just cleansing and moisturizing, that can make such a huge difference. Cleansing, moisturizing, and then in the summertime, I also do sunscreen. But it's winter now, so I'm not really doing sunscreen, but in the summer I definitely will. This is my winter skincare routine. I guess I should have specified. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me for another day of Vlogmas. I truly hope that you enjoyed this, and I would love to hear all about your skincare routine in the comments below. I love you guys, and I will see you with another one tomorrow. Bye.